Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Trade Ideas pre-market show for January the 8th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Starting a little bit earlier today, I've trying to see if I can resume the YouTube feed, see if it doesn't have too much stress on my computer. So guys in the main room, you can hear me. So anybody in YouTube, Ija, I see you there. Maybe you can let me know if you can hear me so we can get going. We'll have to see how it goes. Just waiting for somebody in YouTube to say they can hear me. Okay, great. Thanks. All right, guys. So what is happening today? We've got, thank you guys. Okay, thank you on YouTube. SANA, S-A-N-A, trading higher after the company announced clinical type 1 diabetes. So there was a press release at least. And I say that, of course, because some of these things move and we have no idea why. But SANA is moving because of that press release, SANA, through the 200-day moving average. According to us, this is not a low float. That's a, man, I'd like that. Draw, did you check to see whether that float is correct? 130 million? That seems excessively high for a stock that's up 276. Looks excessively high. I don't know if you've checked it. I can do it, of course, but okay. Now the SPY, just quickly looking at the SPY. The SPY is basically flat. There were some economic numbers that came out. I think there were some before I start talking about the individual stocks. So we had the 8:15 ADP jobs report. 8:30 we had the initial jobless claims. Fed Waller, president. One of the Fed presidents talking at 10:30. I don't know if he's probably done now. At 10 o'clock, we have wholesale inventories. We do have minutes, FOMC minutes at 2, so that could affect the market a little bit. CURR. That is up because they got a press release. They put AI is in the press release. So that is the reason CURR. Another, it's not a low flow, 63 million. Some of these jumps are really big. So I don't, somebody else, I don't really know that much about this quantum fiasco that you're talking about. I see NNE. I see OKLO. I see all the players seem to be dropping today, but I don't know, is there specific news? So, I mean, I don't know, is this a fiasco or I really don't know. I see NNE is down. I do see that OKLO is down. Just take a look at SMR. Yeah, so they all seem to be down. All right. Huang's comments. Okay, well, there you go. So nothing more really to talk about. I guess the comments are moving those stocks down. Guys, VIR, wow, that's still hanging in there. Not just hanging in there, it's continuing. Jumping on phase 1 data for Sanofi partnered cancer drug technology. That's a huge move. Huge move, 64% with 92 million in the float. These are big percentage moves with those floats. So VIR exploding through the 200-day moving average. TPET, TPET, TPET. Let's see. Don't see any specific news on this one. Of course, this one's got a lot of room. The high a few days ago, a couple of weeks ago, was way up here around 4. So this has got a lot of room. Not saying it's going to get there, of course, but now this is a low float, 1.95 million in the float. This is a low float. Okay, well, then there you go. You've answered your own question, DJ, regarding NVIDIA's CEO chiming in about quantum technology. ONDS, hanging in. Yeah, it's hanging in. Receives an order from a major defense company for its Iron Drone Raider. So that is ONDS. On the flip side, guys, to be expected, I guess, there's DATS, the huge one from yesterday, announcing a financing, raising $5.1 million at $4.25, so below the financing price right now. And that is DATS. That was a sensational one from yesterday. Market is not open tomorrow, guys. Market's not open tomorrow, okay? A day off. A day of remembrance for ex-President Jimmy Carter. Okay, well, that's the reason. That is typically what happens when one of your presidents dies. The market is closed on a day. ABSI. Okay, Pavlin. Man, I don't know if you're trolling or not. No, he just died, Pavlin. He was 100 years old. He died last week. Okay, but anyway. XHG. Let's see. Still up 60%. Don't see any specific news for this one. Give me a moment, guys. I have to reload my news. Okay, guys, EONR, let's see what's happening with this one, EONR. Now, that is a major pullback, though, from 3 down to 124. It's still up 54%, but that's a major pullback. William, JSPR, I don't know if you can hear me. William, JSPR. So it's how interesting is this? When you read this headline, Jasper Therapeutics reporting positive data, and the initial reaction was up to 20. No, are you kidding me? This got up to $29 and now it's $8. What a short that was if anybody did that. Is that like a massive? And there was volume too. I mean, this wasn't just like on one share. I mean, this was, imagine if you bought this one up here at 29 and it's sitting at $8 now, $8.81. Man. Anyway, what I was going to ask you, William, if you had a chance to look at Jasper, see what else they do. I mean, this is crazy. We see crazy moves, but this is crazy. And man, there were shorts available for me. I wasn't up then. What time is that? I was at 7:05 now, Eastern. That's for my time. So I wasn't around to partake in that. Man, a lot of shorts. 119,000 Interactive Brokers. All right, let's move on. ABSI. AMD, all right. So there is legitimate news here. AMD invests $20 million to boost AI drug discovery. All right, so that is legitimate news. It's underneath the VWAP right now, and that is AABSI. Here's an earnings play. We're starting to see a few little earnings plays coming in. Here's one, ANGO, hanging in there above the 200-day. Big move out of all this on the daily. It's up 18%. Not much volume yet. I'm sure the volume is going to pick up once the market opens. 78,000. But that's a nice jump for Anjo. Let's take a look at it on a monthly chart. Where could it go? Excuse me. The next high on a monthly chart is 1138. Yeah, 1138 is the next high. So it may stall there. Okay. You know what, Paddlin? You're going to be very close to I'm banning you, okay? It is ceremony, okay? Every time an American president dies, the market closes. They pick a day of remembrance, okay? So deal with it. It's not anything to do with Jimmy Carter specifically. It's every time an American president dies. So just enough of your nonsense. Yes. It's not Democrat, Republican. Okay, so knock it off. I'm getting tired. Well, I don't care if you don't remember. Yeah, but when you start spouting, this is nonsense. You know, why don't you just relax a little bit? I know I'm not relaxed when I see comments like that, but come on, have a little respect, okay? And I'm a Canadian, so Silo guys, there was a PO for Silo, a PR, a PR for Silo, SILO. Company announced it was awarded a US patent for PTSD treatment. Yeah, good riddance. STBX, guys, STBX. See, I don't see STBX now, so it must have. Okay, so it popped up and now it's right back down. That's why I'm not seeing it. Another AI press release launches AI-driven Starbucks AI. Not talking about ACCD, guys. The reason being, this is a buyout. ACCD is a buyout. You can see it was halted and then it popped up. It's Transcarent. I don't know if they're a public company. Let me just start typing that in. Whoops. Doesn't look like they're a public company. Okay, so this private company, Transcarent, is buying them for $621 million in an all-cash deal. Okay, guys, now I want to quickly look at some of the major. I want to see where XLE is. Sorry, I'm going to look at some of the major sectors just to see where they are now with respect to the 200-day. So let's take a look at XLE. So XLE actually, even though the market's been, so energy prices, I guess oil, I haven't really checked the price of oil that much in the last little while, but obviously energy is starting to get back to that 200-day moving average. This is the XLE, the major ETF for energy. Now the retailers had, I just read some news this morning, retailers had a pretty good holiday season. So they're still above. I thought maybe we'd see a little move, but they're still above that 200-day moving average. No, that's not what. XLV. XLV. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this is the healthcare sector. This was really had been beaten up for quite a while, several months actually, trying to recover a little bit. XLC Communications. Can't see the 200-day, so it's still well above. XLK should be interesting. Probably see the 200-day. No. So you can't see it. I mean, obviously I've expanded this daily chart. I could see the 200-day moving average, but it's still above. SMH though, SMH. Let's take a look at SMH semis. Yeah, so after yesterday, and I'm not sure what's going to happen today with the semis still above. And let's see, XLB, that was one that was definitely below. Yeah, still, trading away from that 200-day moving average. Take a look at industrials. I think industrials was getting close. Well, it's got to be getting closer. Where is the 200-day? 129.38. So yeah, it's a little bit above. And what else do I want to see? Financials. Let's take a look at the financial sector, XLF. Yeah, I mean, like most of the sectors drifting, other than energy. Actually, energy is drifting up towards that 200-day moving average. But so here's financials for 44.41. So still, significantly above the 200-day, but getting weaker. So that's about it, guys, in terms of the major sectors. No revenue and bleeds cash. Okay, thank you for that analysis for Jasper William for JSPR. Just seems like a crazy, crazy reaction, though. Initial reaction. I can't imagine. But this is at 7:14 Eastern time. That's from Interactive Brokers. Okay, so you see this reported positive preliminary data, and then here's what the stock did right on that news. But obviously not positive enough. All right, guys, I want to get the layout I'm going to use once this market opens. I see IonQ. So yeah. So as somebody pointed out, CEO for an NVIDIA, basically throwing a lot of cold water on these quantum stocks. So there's IonQ. Also. Okay, guys, let's see. I want to load the layout I'm going to use once this market opens. Okay, so this is a layout I use once this market opens. So let me do a few things here. Give me a moment, guys. I just have arranged a couple of things on my other monitor. All right. So we got about 5 minutes before this market opens. So again, this is what I use once the market opens. See if anything else is sneaking in I did not talk about. How's the VIR doing? Is it holding its gains? VIR. So it got as high as 1338. Yeah, it's only phase one. You are right. I guess the only other significant part of the press release was the fact that this is a Sanofi partner, SNY, partner with SNY. I agree, William. You put cancer in the press release. Well, that's what they're doing. So I'm not saying they did. So you're right. A lot of shares available for me at Interactive Brokers. Not that I want to short this necessarily, but a lot of shares available, 1.31 million. All right, just putting some thumbnail charts. We're getting some new symbols in my thumbnail charts on my other monitor. Boy, the SPY is just flat. Right now, the SPY is flat. You know, we had a little downturn this morning, but a little mini recovery. So the SPY is basically where it closed yesterday. Look at GUR, guys. Man, this has been an active trader over the last, I don't know how many shares have traded. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, 214,000 shares have traded. This has been a super active trader underneath the 200-day, sorry, the VWAP, the red line in my chart. So that's underneath the VWAP. Yeah, so a lot of action with GUR a couple of days ago with the news, and then yesterday, and now, I'm sorry, 3 days ago on the news. And let's see, TPET, is it still hanging in? TPET is still, yeah, that's below the VWAP. No shorts available for me. And let's see, what else? Yeah, so the VIR. All right, guys, market's going to open in, well, 3 seconds. 3 seconds. So let's have a great trading day, everybody. And I typically don't trade in the first 15 minutes. I do try to let things settle down a little bit. So there's Sana. But again, this is all very early. All right, so look at that. Sana up, Sana down. That's why I don't like trading the first. eBay. All right, guys, I say this every single time. Who the heck uses eBay? But eBay's on the run here. Okay, guys, I'm hearing my computer starting to get a little noisy. This is an experiment with YouTube. Okay. If my computer starts to overreact, I'm going to have to stop the YouTube stream. That's why I stopped it before. So we'll see. So YouTubers, sorry. No, I always joke about every time I see eBay, I always joke about it, saying, well, who the heck uses eBay? Still. Yeah, well, there's a main room, Tosh. So let me give you the link to the main room. There's a lot more action there. If you're looking for more action, more traders in the room. If you click on my homepage link and go to the top, you'll see at the very top, there's a tab that says trading room. Okay. Talking to Tosh in our YouTube room. Okay, guys, CURR. So the market high. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep going in YouTube, guys. Guys, I'm very sorry, but I'm going to have to shut down my YouTube stream. Okay. So if you want to come into the main room, which is, again, a lot more active, a lot more traders in the room, tossing around ideas. Okay. For those of you who are in YouTube right now, I'll give it another minute or so. Look at Sana now. I mean, you talk about up, down, up, down. Look at Sana now, SANA. Yeah, just give me a moment. Yeah, sorry, YouTubers. Gonna have to shut down. I really am sorry, but it drives me crazy all day long. Two streams. Chris has the same problem. So give me a moment. I really am sorry. Yeah, I got to shut down. Where the heck is just give me a moment. I've got to find out how to shut it down. Just give me a moment. Sorry, guys. Just give me a moment. It's craziness. I can't find the tab. This is a browser-based program. I cannot find how to shut down. I know I've shut down YouTube, but Anyway, let's keep going here. So TPET over 2. TPET is over 2. A lot of room, obviously. Son of a gun. Just give me a moment.